Hi guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about my game week, I already pressed that once, there we go, our game week 25 results, and then moving on to game week 26. I'm extremely happy with game week 25, 111 points we finished off with. And that game week rank was almost inside the top 250,000, which really I'm happy with. The average was 74, so everything went the way we needed it to go, really. The only thing was Diaz not starting his second game and Ahmad being injured, which, I didn't know at the time, but it is what it is. So yeah, big green arrows. We was just outside the top 5 million at the start of that game week. We're now in the top 4.5 million, and I'm hoping that we can build now to get into the top million. I'm just one of those now thinking, let's keep building up. And let's keep the momentum going. This is going really well for us. So you need to keep that going. Mohamed Salah being captain was the right thing to do. In the first game, he got a goal. And in the second one, he got a goal and assist. And he got bonus points in both games and played the full 90 in both games as well. So, as my captain, 40 points. Alexander-Arnold, again, he only come on in the second half. No, I didn't. He come on towards the end of the first half in the second game to replace Conor Bradley, I believe, who picked up an... No. Did he? No, he started, then went off. Jeez. So, yeah. But Conor Bradley himself got substituted later that game. So, yeah, I'm not too worried about the overall minutes. Because if Conor Bradley's injured, then there's less chance he's going to get subbed off. The only real risk of that is probably with Simicast. So in the first game he gets a clean sheet, and in the second game he scored a goal. Shame about the 2 goals conceded in that second game, but really happy with that. Luis Diaz in his first game, he did get a goal and an assist and bonus points. So despite only playing 9 minutes in the second game, at least there was points there. Also good points from Watkins, who got a goal in each of his 2 games, and bonus points as well. So really happy with that. Elsewhere, Woods, he got a goal and bonus points, and Gabriel, he kept a clean sheet in the game he was playing. And Diangi got a assist in his second game as well. So overall, 111 points. The only way I could have done better if I had Eze as my second choice on the bench, because he come on for Ahmad, who I didn't know was injured at the time. For development, I'd have got more points again then, but I can't be too unhappy. 111 points. Absolutely smashed it, and now we just need to get game week 26 sorted out and see what we can build from here. So in game week 26, there's a lot of tough games to pick, because Liverpool up against Manchester City, who are a bit mixed at the minute. They're starting to play a little bit better, but I don't know. I'm just not fully taken on them right now. So there's that. And then, having said that, I was about to say Villa against Chelsea, but Chelsea's got a whole list of injured players. So, N. Jackson and others. So, it's not actually as tough as a fixture as I was first thinking. So, it actually should be alright. So, as you can see, Ahmad is injured. It doesn't say expected to turn date, but rumour has it he is injured for the season. And, we can't be having that. So we need to take him out. And I have been thinking about who to replace him with, because that gives me 6.8 million. And let's talk FPLs. Bigging up, where's he gone? Nkunku, however his name's pronounced. And he played the full 90 against Brighton. And with the injuries Chelsea have got, I expect him to play regularly going forwards. Now, okay, Aston Villa isn't the best of fixtures, but then after that it's got Southampton and Leicester. Now, Arsenal's not a good fixture, but Spurs have been leaky this season, and Brentford can be leaky when they want to be as well, and Ipswich. So, I think I'm going to go with this guy. I think he's worth a punt to go with. I think because he seems to be covering for M. Jackson, who's injured up front. So I'm going with that. I just don't see another reason why I wouldn't, to be totally honest with you. Keeping my eye open on Justin as well. He's got a foot injury, but to be honest, he's more of an enabler, just 4.1 million. So chances are, even if he is injured for the season, I'll keep him due to his price. So I don't think there's many other. Is there any more? Just put 4.2 million. Alright, so there's a couple of other defenders. Maybe I'll do a transfer just for the sake of it, just to move him on if he helps for the season. But the time recording this video, which is 13:43 on the 20th, we do not have any further updates on what's going on with Justin. The other question is as well is, do I want to go up against Salah? Like, Salah's against City, and again, they have been not the best lately, but it's a big game, isn't it? And when you look at Salah, he's only blanked twice in the last 10 game weeks. And that was 2 in a row against Nottingham Forest and Brentford, which is a bit weird. You wouldn't expect that. So he sat there like, do you want to go against him? So there's that question as well. Anyway, I need to make more changes. I think Diangi can come off for Veltman. I am more confident of Veltman keeping a clean sheet against Southampton, who look destined for the Championship next season. So there's that. So, I'm just after the clean sheet, let's be honest. So do I want to go up? Do I want to go against Mohamed Salah? And if I do, who do I want to go with? There's 2 standout choices, well, technically 3 standout choices of who I'd go with. One is Rodgers, who has actually been blanking, so actually probably not. One is Wood, who, he's not stopped scoring in the last, 7 game weeks? 1, 2, oh no, he's had a blank there, ignore me, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, so he's had 1 blank in 7 game weeks against Newcastle, who are a bit hit and miss. And then you got Watkins, who has been ticking over, and is up against a Villa team that's not a Villa team, Chelsea team that's full of injuries. Let me show you. So it's not actually that weak in defence, to be fair, but they've got some, big, misses up front. So there is that. Do you know what? If this worked out, it'll be a massive a green arrow if it works out. So I'm going to go Watkins captain. I'm going to go Wood vice captain, just because I think Newcastle's going to be a slightly tougher fixture for Wood. It's like, if we go into Newcastle's fixtures, for example, now. So Newcastle, who've they got? Well, who's he been playing lately? In fact, he's not playing at all. Why has he not been playing? He must have been dropped. So they lost against Manchester City. Probably expected that. Lost against Fulham. You'd expect that. Southampton they beat. Bournemouth they lost. So yeah, pretty mid-table fixtures. So yeah, it's one of them. I would say it's a slightly more difficult fixture, because at least Newcastle I don't think has got loads of injured players, have they? Botman, okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay, they've got a couple, but it's not mad like it is for Chelsea. So for that reason, I'm expecting Villa to do just that little bit better against Chelsea than Nottingham Forest will do against Newcastle. So we're going to go up again. We're going to take the risk, and we're going to bet against Mohamed Salah. This is either going to be the best move I've ever made or the worst move I've ever made. In my mini league, I managed to catch up to Tom Armstrong a bit. I'm still not in a position where I'd expect to overtake him in one game week, but I want to try and get a bit closer. Now, he's got Gakpo, who is 50-50 on starting the next game. So, for that reason, he's got to make a change, you would have thought. And he's got triple Newcastle, that's interesting. Because he's got 2 Wolves as well. That's going to be interesting to see what he does. How many transfers has he got? So in game week 24 when he last made one. Actually that's a wild card, or that's a wild card he did. It's got to have been. So he's going to have a couple of transfers here to make. So if I can get past him, I'm happy. And I just want to get green arrow. Well, I won't get past him. If he gets less points than me across the game week, I'm happy. And in the overall rankings, I just want to get a green arrow. I'm still hoping for that top million. I think it's still possible when you look at how many fixtures remain. We'll see. Right, so I am going to wrap up this video here. You guys can now see on screen who I'm going with for this game week. Hopefully it pays off. And I've actually been recording longer than I normally do, so I apologise for the rambling. I try my hardest not to do that in my videos. I try and keep them short and sweet for those who don't have as much time to go and watch the other content creators who go a bit more in depth than I do. So a big thank you to everyone who's tuned in. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. If you have done, make sure you have that like button. And if you're a first time viewer here, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell, as that way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams for myself. I'll be back soon with another video. Nice one, guys.